Hey Scorpio, how are you? How's it going? I'm Eriu and this is Eriu Tarot Readings, and you, my lovely, you are very welcome here today. This is your weekly reading from April the 17th to April the 23rd, 2017. Okay, first of all, hope you had a fantastic Easter. I did. I ate every single chocolate egg I could find and I have no regrets about it, none whatsoever. I hope you did the same. Two, you can see that this week's spread is slightly different. So what I've done is decided to go with a smaller reading this week. Not that it doesn't hold the same weight as the other ones, but I'm aware that the readings that I do are very much about the self, the individual, and the journey that we all go through. And sometimes the energies that we uncover within those readings really take time to evolve and dissolve as well. So I thought, hey, let's give the energies a break. Let's give you guys a break from that heavy content and have a week that's even, as I said, small, but at the same time really accurate, yeah? Okay, cool. And the third thing is, would you like bi-weekly readings or monthly readings? Do let me know. Write it in the comment section. I always have a look at the comments and I try and write back as much as I can, and I'll definitely take your feedback into consideration. I just think maybe a bi-weekly of maybe general life and then, or life and love maybe, if that's something you're interested in, or a monthly one so you know like well in advance what could occur within your month, yeah? As I said, let me know, put it in the comment section. Alright Scorpio, now that all that's out of the way, let's have a look at your weekly reading. Okay. First card, your start of the week. Second card, your midweek. And third card at the end of the week. Alright, what's going on? What's going on, my darlings? Your first card is the Leo card. Major Arcana. I generally like this card. It's known as the Strength card. I call it the Leo card, and sometimes for me it flips between like Leo and Sagittarius. But I'm getting more like a Leo vibe off at this time. Really cool card in the sense that it does what it says on the tin. It is strength, but it's like a major arcana strength, which is something that cannot be altered by external influences or external environments. We've got this beautiful woman who is very feminine in her energy and at the same time can tame and govern this wild beast, this lion. For me, it's very much understanding the female and male elements that we all hold as human beings. That feminine energy and male energy is something that drifts and flows within us. It's just different things may spark that energy off at different times. Now, this could be a person for you. Could very much be a Leo, or very much could be a Sag, or it could be someone that holds that energy, you know? Remember, the rising sign is the mask that we all wear out in public. So for example, I'm a Gemini rising. People meet me might think I'm Gemini, but at the heart of it I'm a Leo, right? Because my moon is in Leo. So this could be someone that has that feel to them, that looks like it on the outside, but you know, could be a different sign. Maybe this is someone for you. Or maybe this is, you know, normally I would say this is the energy you're embodying at the start of the week. I don't get that, I'll be honest. This feels like a person. Alright, I don't know what's happened with you or with them, but I do know there's a separation between the two, or a not willing to look at each other. And I say that because your second card is, what is that? King. It's the King of Cups, and that is you, my darling. Cups governing Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Hey Scorpio, you're right there. And what's great is that you're in the center of this reading. However, when we look at the first card and the second card, we see two people that are turning away from each other. Now you might say this is just the imagery. That's just by sheer luck that somehow the person who drew this just drew it like this. No, not really. When cards come up together like this and they turn away, it is just as valid as if they were looking at each other. So you may have had a conflict with a Leo or Sagittarius person, or somebody who embodies that energy. This may have occurred, it feels kind of prior to this week, but whatever this is, because it's not like it's how do I say this? It's not like it's happening this week. It feels like it's already happened. But now, whatever the result of that is, you're both choosing to not look at each other or to acknowledge each other. Or you've both kind of actually hurt each other a little bit and you're deciding just to take a break, to not be in each other's company, or not message each other as much, or text each other as much, or email, like that constant communication. For me, it very much feels like you two are very quiet and you guys have just stopped talking. Because I really love the King of Cups. I think he's great and he has that beautiful emotional element and he completely understands all the emotions that we embody. And in many ways, at times, embody us. We can be engulfed by these emotions and we can be at peace with these emotions. But he understands all that. Like, he's like, I totally get it. And I get that some days you'll feel quite angry and other days you'll feel in love with the world. But he understands that that's just all part of the rhythm. That's the rhythm that he gets. But for the first time in a long time, I felt a lot of sadness with this King of Cups. And I say that as well because the end of your week, we've got this Three of Swords, which is what he is looking at. So maybe a Leo Sagittarius has walked away from you as well. And it really has put a hole in your heart. You know, Three of Swords, swords again, air energy. We've got Aquarius, Libra and Gemini. We've got thought, logic, communication, truth. And these, for me, these swords can be like memories, yeah? Memories that pierce our heart, and they pierce our heart every time we think of them. And this could be of the previous weeks, that these memories that you're thinking of are coming through into your heart, and every time you think of them, it's quite hurtful to you. Other times, these are words that people say that don't take into consideration the consequence or how they can hurt someone, and boom, they like slam straight through into our hearts. This very much feels like what's going on with you. So my darling, if this is something that has happened to you, and if this isn't even a romantic inclination, like that's fine. If it's a friendship thing as well, very, very much could be a partnership even. But know that these swords can be pulled out, yeah? But it's up to you to do that. Because when you think and give energy to a thought, especially a past thought, a memory, when you give energy to a memory, we restart that, and we restart the feelings that we had when that happened. And yes, it's good to go back and look at things and take care of ourselves and go, oh, I did that, I got through it, it's okay. But when you keep going back, or when you keep thinking about it, that's when it's going to be at its most detriment, because we can't fix what's been said. We could only move forward, yeah? So what I'd like you to do is get rid of these words. Remember, this heart is not broken. It is scarred, but it is not broken. In many ways, the swords hold the heart together, but you need to pull them out so that the heart can learn how to reform again. It won't be the same as it was before. It will have altered, but then again, so have you, and we're not who we were yesterday. Ooh, interesting week for you, yeah? Maybe a little bit tough on the emotional front. Not to say that you can't get through this. After all, you are the King of Cups. So let's recap. You've got start of the week, this Leo, Saggy, strength energy. You've got you right dead in the center, midweek, King of Cups. And at the end of the week, you've got Three of Swords. Okay, so look, if you're having a bit of a blue week, I like to call them blue days or blue weeks, like have it, experience it, let it wash over you, and then wake up the next day and decide to start anew. And decide to take out those swords. I know you can. You just need to know you can. Alright, my lovely Scorpios, this has been your reading from April the 17th to April the 23rd, 2017. If you dig what I do, please like and subscribe and leave a comment and share. And remember, do let me know if you would like a bi-weekly reading or a monthly reading. Do leave it in the comment section. Alright, my lovely Scorpios, you have a fantastic week, and once I get the feedback, I will decide which one is best for you, yeah? But it's all on you guys, let me know. You have a great week, my lovelies, and I'll see you in the following weeks. Take care, bye-bye.